Hello and welcome to my new channel, The Whispers of Your Heart. So if you want to skip the intro, you can go in the description box. You will find a timestamp for the beginning of your reading. So I started a channel in French about a year ago, and I was called to broaden the scale of what I have to share, and so I decided to create a new channel in English. So my English isn't perfect. I am a native speaker, but I've been living in France for a very, very long time, and I speak English less and less. Every couple of weeks I have a chat with my dad, and that's about it most of the time. I used to be an English teacher, but I no longer am. So forgive me if sometimes I stumble on a word or I mispronounce something, or if I hesitate. And what's funny is that when I do my readings in French, very often the words come to me in English and I have to translate them into French. But anyway, so that's for that. And I also wanted to tell you that my readings are not here to tell you your fortune, but to help you and guide you along your path, and to help you grow, help you heal, change, transform, fulfill your goals, your life, and every time try to support you also and understand why you are facing certain challenges, what's blocking you, and at times I will even be able to share some advice to help you unblock situations and improve your life in general. Of course, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and sometimes I will also tell you to check your north and south node signs. In mid-month readings, you will have timestamps in the description box. I don't know yet if I will be doing weekly readings. I might not, but at least for mid-month readings and monthly readings, you will have timestamps. So this is what I had to share, and now I hope you enjoy your reading, and please, of course, like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you immediately for your reading. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-February reading. So we are going to start with what I call the active energies. Very dense. There seems to be a lot happening inside, outside, and changes are on their way. So you appear to be a bit confused and perhaps upset about a kind of loss of something. It can even be the loss of a hope, of a dream, of a journey you wanted to take, something that was supposed to happen and that's not happening. It can also be the loss of some of your values, but it's something that is teaching you a lesson. What I'm seeing also is that for many of you, you could be thinking about relocating abroad or close to the water, sometimes maybe it's just, it can be just a well, or it can be the name of a street, a city that has something related to water in it. But things have been going a bit strangely, and you could also have been deceived by something else. But all these things, what's interesting is that there are a few things that are not very pleasant, but it's as if they were all here to now come out and be fully understood. So regarding one of your plans or projects, there's a long-awaited word that's reaching you. Perhaps you applied for something a long time ago and nothing came out of it, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, you get the offer, you get the proposal. Whatever it is, it's something that is important for you, and there's something for some of you. You could have been, you could have fallen prey to some, I don't know, it can be anything. I don't know, somebody stole something, or somebody tricked you into doing something, put you in a difficult situation, but you are recovering, okay? For some of you, you could be recovering from a kind of infectious disease, and all of a sudden, everything is changing. So I'll finish with the other parts that are a bit weird. You could also have people all of a sudden not turning their back on you, but maybe not showing you the interest you think you deserve, or being ungrateful in one way or another. But all that is also there to show you something. And you could even receive a kind of blow by, not a physical one, of course, by someone you deeply trusted. But all that is going to change, and I'm sure we'll get more when we reach the healing and transformation part. But I do get the impression it's about your sense of value, because things have been keeping you from from reaching your goals, and everything now is going to come into place to lead you towards a very happy life. There's lots of meaning and goals being achieved, dreams fulfilled. And the interesting thing is also that you are guided, of course, and something is going to be revealed to you. So now, when I was talking about deception earlier on, you could be the one also who had been deceiving themselves. But all that is going to be revealed. Everything that needs to be known is going to be revealed, and there's a whole new life opening up for you. So, areas for transformation and healing. Okay, there we have it. So the cards are in French, but personal value, using others, and cynicism. So there are two things here, and you know, it's always, everything is always works in as a kind of mirror most of the time. You could have hidden your lack of personal value, of sense of your personal value, not your personal value, because of course you have it, but you could have hidden it under some kind of cynical attitude with people, or perhaps a tendency to hurt others without even knowing it, without realizing it. And also, in some cases, a tendency to use others. However, you have also, of course, you've also had to bear with this kind of attitude on the part of other people, coming from other people. And so you've been going, for some of you, in a kind of circle, and never really quite understanding what was going on. And actually, all that was part of your lack of sensing your own value. And once that clears out, you can see it. And I think that is part of what is revealed here. And that is what was stopping you, because you were, instead of going for that, you fell into the same, for some of you, of course, not everybody, and don't take it as judgment. It is not that. That's not what I do. So you actually stop yourself from anything more because you doubted so much that all you could vibrate was the same thing. And so you went in circles around that. And that's also what you mirrored to others. But that is changing. That is changing because we have the star here. And what else do we have? And yes, we have the awakening. So you are going, there's a sort of brand new self that is going to emerge, that is going to arise once all these little bits and pieces come together. And it's beautiful because it is really a true awakening. So what is calling you at the present time? Beautiful. And now we have the rainbow. And it's funny because 32 is 5, 41 is 5, and we have this new path. It's a bit, it's like going on a new adventure. And 5 is also about that. So with the rainbow card, you are asked to you're asked not to lose faith. Understand that the end of the tunnel is very, very close. You've reached the end of the rainbow. You're there. You just need the sun to come up, and you're there. Okay, there's something probably that needs to be uncovered yet, but you're there. And that's what you have to keep in mind, and that is what you should be driven by. And what else do we have? We have the 12th house. So yes, there is something that you need to explore, that you need to understand, that could be hidden from yourself, and it's as much on your part as it is on other people's part. So what I see is that there is something that you should know and that is not revealed to you, but there's also something that you are hiding from yourself. You've got two things, and once you uncover what you're hiding to yourself, the rest is going to come out too. Very interesting, very, very interesting. So what's the challenge here? Yes, I'm not surprised because we have darkness. So there is something indeed that is hidden, something that you don't see. Perhaps it has to do with people who aren't fully honest. It's also important to make sure you don't fall into slanderous talk about other people and other things like that, no telltales, no things like that. Because what you don't see is that when you do that, you send something negative again. And perhaps you do it without even realizing it. We all do it, I know. But here, it's important that you see it. So what's the positive outcome for you? Okay, perfect. In the air. And when that comes as a positive outcome, it means that what is hidden is revealed. So this confirms what has been underlying all through the reading. And it's funny because, if I were to choose the cards, I would never manage to do it as well as the way they choose themselves. And we have really the end of a cycle. That circle you were going in round and round is ending, and it is confirmed because we did have 5 and 5, but we do have 36, 36, 18, all nines. So what other message do we have? Visualization. So what you want to do is visualize what you would like your life to be like. Really, not as much in terms of physical elements, material elements, but in terms of feelings, what you will feel, how you will, what addition it will bring to your well-being, to your fulfillment, and make it live inside of you. And that is going to be extremely helpful. And what else do we have? Organize your success. So it's funny because when I get this card, when I see this card, I automatically tell people to visualize what they want and to organize their life so that everything will come into place smoothly. And this is what is coming up for you. And don't fear this word organize. It doesn't mean, do something very rigidly and strictly. It's clarifying what you truly desire, being clear about what matters really in terms of thoughts, of projects, of what you want, what you would like to have financially, in your work life if you work, in your relationships, because everything here is changing and there's something very positive. It's as if you were going to, from now on, you're going to find your crowd. You're going to be with the people you want to be with, your tribe, not your crowd. And if you gain this clarity over what you truly desire, that's how you're going to make it happen. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Very exciting. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you very soon.